We're here on Collins Avenue, and as you can see from our drone shot, today is a lovely day. Traffic isn't too bad in this area as yet, but we know that moving into the morning, things are going to change a whole lot, especially with all the schools and businesses in the area. And we know that, so if you're coming out here, earliest is best. And this morning I'm joined with Constable Kemp.
Yes.
Good morning.
Good morning, Ms. Stalin. Good morning, Bahamas.
Okay, so we know that when people come out in this area, they usually hit the curve with a lot of speed. And this is a school zone. Could you talk to us about the traffic laws on how to keep your speed in the school zone?
Well, we're in the Collins Avenue area, just near Columbus Primary. And we're going to continue to encourage the road users to drive at a moderate speed when entering into any school area. The traffic is of one concern in this area. However, we have not really been experiencing traffic that is out of control, drivers that are so much out of control in this particular area. But we do experience it in other areas where we have persons who don't respect the pedestrians. We have persons who would drop their kids off on the pedestrians. That is wrong. That is a no-no. We have persons who would not respect the persons who are in charge of the pedestrians, the officers that are in charge of assisting these kids crossing the pedestrian. And we can ask the members of the public to continue to work with one another, especially with our persons in these areas, for the safety of our little ones.
Okay, and so going back a little bit, could you tell us what the traffic situation was like last night?
Within the last 24 hours or so, we've had some 21 accidents. We have had a quiet night last night. But of the 21 accidents within the last 24 hours, 4 of those involved were with injuries. Mm-hmm. We still had a few hit and runs involved, and that seems to still be a challenge that we are faced with. And we are doing all that's necessary to crack down and to enforce the rules of the street laws on these drivers who insist on breaking the laws, but who insist on hitting persons' vehicle and failing to remain on the scene, which is an offense, of course.
Okay. And when we talk about areas that, experience heavy traffic, especially in the mornings, there are a lot of people, we see some very strange things, right? So there are a lot of people maybe eating while driving, putting on makeup while driving. Could you talk about the importance of not doing these things in the morning while on the road?
Mr. Allen, and the thing about it is just using good judgment, common sense. And a lot of persons, they are still doing things, and there's an offense with it. It's driving without due care and attention. We have persons who still want to eat while driving and balance that along with putting on makeup now. I'm sure you wouldn't be one of those persons who does stuff like that. But we have a lot of our female drivers. They still continuously drive while trying to put on makeup, deal with the kids, and eat at the same time. I'm going to stress the members of the public also texting and driving. That is a major issue. I'm still riding up alongside persons who are texting and driving, and they don't even realize I'm alongside them. And when they do see me, they tend to take their phone and fling it in the back seat. Doesn't make any sense. The law has already been established in reference to texting and driving or using your device while driving. And if caught, you will be ticketed. And it carries a fine to up to $500.
Okay, so you said that in this area, especially near Columbus Primary, they have a crossing guard. Could you talk a little bit about the importance of schools having crossing guards?
Oh, it's very important, very important. These are our little kids, the future of this country. And we want to do all that's possible to keep them safe. And it might seem insignificant and small to some of these persons who don't respect the road rules. But it's very important that we have these in the school areas. There's some schools that doesn't have them. And hopefully we'll look into that and see how best we can assist with having some place down in those areas.
Okay, well, there you have it. Those are some tips that you may want to take with you this morning while on the road. I'm Crystal Darling. Back to you in Studio Ladon.